like the camp lifestyle. Hello and welcome. I'm out in the forest, joined by my good friend John over there. We're going to do a bit of sort of traditional camping. We've both got canvas tents. We found this spot in the woods that someone has been here and left this ring of logs. So we're going to have our fire in here tonight because, you know, it's here, so we might as well use it. As I say, we've got canvas tents. I've got a bow drill. Although it's been raining all day, so how successful that'll be is anyone's guess, but we'll see. John's looking for chestnuts. We've got cast iron pots for cooking. Going to make some bread, going to make some game stew. And it's been quite a while since I've seen John, so we're going to chat and chew the fat, as it were. But the clocks have changed, and you know, we've probably got an hour and a half of daylight, so we've got to get on. Get wood, get set up, all that sort of thing. So yeah, enjoy. Alright, I'm done now. Good. Thoroughly professional it was too.
No more filming.
Right, that's it. Thanks for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Okay. So I'm here and John is there. We've cleared this spot of ground because in this particular woodland there's a lot of chestnut trees, sweet chestnut trees, and they drop the chestnut casings everywhere, and they're extremely spiky, so laying on top of them is not an ideal situation. Okay, so at least it's up. If it starts raining, got a place to hide. I've got a tent footprint for the ground sheet. This is from a Bango Banshee 200, so it's, other than filthy, it's that kind of coffin shape, which is ideal for in there, I find. About done. Just going to get most of my stuff in here out the weather, and then I'll get on with sorting out the fire stuff. Okay. Yeah, so I'm about set there. John is just about done. He's just doing a few finishing touches. As I say, we're going to utilise this fire ring here. Clear out the leaves and have a nice little fire in the middle of that, and then we'll clear it up tomorrow. So I'm going to get wood while John tarts about with his tent, because one of us has got to do something.
Yeah, what are you having for dinner?
Oh dear, John. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Hasn't it just?
How you been? All right?
Yeah, surviving.
Surviving, just surviving. What's that from?
Such a survivor.
What's that from? Surviving, just surviving.
Dunno.
I'm wasting my film. What's it from?
A reference that's far too old for the likes of me.
You're older than me, aren't you?
Yeah, you just had a tough paper round, clearly.
Oh, it's from James Bond. Wow. Got an abundance of dead standing here. This is one, but it goes right up into that tree. Gotta be a bit careful. One more like that, I think, will at least start us off. There's a little one there. Chestnut bark. I had a bit at home that I processed last night, but this inner bit, I'm going to scrape a little bit of this to help make a tinder bundle, and I've got a little bit of paper birch, so hopefully there's enough here to kind of make a tinder bundle. saying to John, you know, this could be a very poor idea given the climate, the weather and all that, but it's here, I've got it, I might as well have a go. Lit a fire yet? That wore me out instantly. So I'm just cutting a notch on this. John's going to put up a tarp for if the weather turns bad, and then we get this fire going and get some food on. Brought a bit of cake with us. Just want to get the jobs done before we sit and eat. Good to go. That's the noise, isn't it? Yeah. Oh God.
You got a fire going yet?
Got an ember.
Hey. That's where you don't rush it.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's coming.
Really dumb stuff.
Yeah. That's hard work, that is. Oh, okay. I'm exhausted. My arm's falling off. John just said, "Oh, that's satisfying, isn't it?" And I think, well, no. It is and it isn't. It's satisfying. It's good to do, but God, in these conditions, it's not easy. There's not a lot of dry tinder. Lucky I brought that bulrush and silver birch that was in the tinder bundle, and then John saved the day with bringing, you know, he found a bit of silver birch laying around, so he quickly threw that on. I think otherwise we might have lost it. I say we, me.
You're my hero, Dad.
But it's done.
Where's my tea?
I promised tea and cake in the afternoon. It's now the evening.
Now 11:15. Time for bed.
So I think I'm going to make a cup of tea and have some cake. Where's my supper? You said supper at 6 o'clock.
Let's make a tripod.
Yeah. So we've still got things to do, but I'm going to put some water on to boil by the fire. And we're going to have a cup of tea in a minute. We're going to tart about with this tarp, and I think we possibly need to put a tripod over the fire because the heavy rain is going to come later, we think. Anyway, must press on. In the interim, John's been collecting bits for a tripod to hang a pot. I've just gathered bracken that's dying off, and I collected it sort of all that way, then all that way, then in the middle. So we've got this kind of umbrella type thing, and we're going to sit that up on top of the tripod above the fire, and hopefully if the rain comes down this will keep the worst of it off the fire. That's probably right, isn't it? Like there. Yeah, you're holding there.
Just apply to your fingers.
Probably a little bit more distant. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh yeah. That's magic. Get it, bro. And it's just going to sort of... Do you like that? Oh God. But it's a little bit long. A hanger. Yeah, if you spread the string around up here, like we discussed.
A little cradle.
Yeah. Come around this one.
Here we go. No? Oh, okay.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Then we can keep that bracken right up in the air. Yeah. You watch this go up in flames.
That was the last time John had eyebrows.
That's alright. So I think that'll work. If we get heavy rain, that should keep the worst of it off. John's putting the pot on for tea, and we're going to have some cake. How about some cake, John?
Yeah, let's sack dinner off. that's enough, don't you? Split the bag. These are walnut pieces. They're not as small as I thought they'd be. Oh, this cheese smells nice. That's a happy mess. It's a cheesy mess. Obviously, I'm doing this without getting my hands in there because I don't want to be having sticky hands while we're out here because we haven't got, you know, much water to waste. And there's no water source around here, and also John doesn't want my COVID infected hands. Don't mind the COVID.
In his dinner. Don't mind the COVID.
All the other things you've got.
So yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit careful with it. But mostly because I don't want mucky hands. Right. I don't know how mixed that is.
Enough to answer.
Yeah, it'll do. What did I do with it? Oh, I made a cartouche before I left home. Totally forgot.
Oh, a cartouche.
It's way too big for my little pot. So I'll just cut a bit off that. Yeah, that'll do. Put 2 walnuts on top, press them in a little bit. That might be too hot. I'll just leave it up there.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock that off. There we go. Is that a present?
It is.
What is that?
Siren Lumina.
Siren Lumina.
Yeah.
It's got like a rough outside to the can.
Yeah. Yeah. It's now one of their regular beers, but they've only just released it. But it's a really nice sort of session IPA.
Okay.
4.2%.
Nice.
The next one, Soundwave, is a bit stronger. Beautiful artwork.
It is, isn't it? Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Oh, I like the can feels like sandpaper though. It's really weird. I don't like sandpaper. It creeps me out.
Pussy.
It's nice though. It's very nice. Is this some kind of bust? Yes, it's very nice. Oh, so yeah. Bread is made. What it comes out like, I've no idea. But it's on, at least. I've made the effort. John is now going to make
A mess.
game stew. But yeah, the weather's holding off. It's sort of raining. It's in the air. It's not ideal, but we're about all set up, so
once we get this stew on, you know, if it rains, we'll just disappear into our tents. My duties are done for a minute. Might do a bit of firewood in a sec. And other than that, I'm just going to watch John cook. Check on the bread. Look at that. It's coming up.
Bloody beautiful. Thyme from the garden, bay leaves, a bit of rosemary. Biggest bloody garlic ever.
Yeah.
We're about there then, aren't we? Bread's cooking, got 20 minutes on that. Stew is on, got about 4 hours to wait for that. And
Just the longer you leave it, the better it'll be.
yeah, I dragged the cast iron pot right to the edge, as far away from the fire as I can be. Dragged some coals there and sat them on it, put some coals on top. I have no experience with cast iron cookers, so whether that's the right thing to do or not, I'm not sure. My thinking is if I stuck it in the fire, it's going to be black on the bottom of the bread before the top is cooked, so I guess time will tell with that. I probably every now and again drag a few more coals and just sort of stack them around it just to keep the heat going on it, but mostly I'm going to leave it. John foraged some chestnuts earlier before we set up, so we might have them as a mid-evening snack while we wait for the stew to slow cook, and then we'll eat late, and that'll help keep us warm. Happy?
Sounds like a plan. I will be when I have another beer.
Yeah, let's have another beer. Don't know if it's. Let's see if we can get it out.
Yeah, turn it around.
Look at that. That looks great, doesn't it?
Looks like a cake.
It does, doesn't it? It's amazing. Well chuffed with that. It's it looks like bread, which, you know, I'm quite happy about. Chestnut man over there. Is our snack ready yet?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
It's not Christmas. It's Halloween, isn't it?
Halloween.
It's Halloween tomorrow. Oh, spooky! Ooh.
Cheers. Massive hot cross bun.
It does look like that, doesn't it? It's warm. Is it? Is it? Oh, that looks okay, doesn't it? Cook through.
I'm going to struggle here. It's coming apart.
Yeah, just cut it off.
Okay.
Oh,
no. That's your bit.
Son of a gun.
Oh, I grab which end? Jesus.
Don't mind.
Take this one.
Yeah.
Oh, smooth. Smooth. Stew smells good.
Good old stew.
Look at it. Look at it. Mushrooms. Oh.
Mushroom. Badger. I think you get a bit more in there. Oh, well, that's half of it.
It is, isn't it? Steady. Oh. Bread looks okay. Oh wow. I think I'm going to go half the bread. Save the other half for my second bowl of stew. Oh, I forgot the wine. Get that in a minute.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at that bread. Looks great, doesn't it? And the stew. Mmm.
It's good.
It's good. Good. You're chewing like a goat.
I've left it in, look, so it's like a dumpling.
Mm. God, this chair's getting lower and lower.
Cheers.
Salute.
Na zdrowie.
Up your bum. That was good dinner, wasn't it?
Oh, it was.
It was worth a whole evening's work.
Oh, that's a nice drop of plonk.
And it's warm.
Mm.
Left my wine bladder near the fire all night. And it's actually warm. Normally when we camp we have freezing cold red wine, don't we? Which feels a bit weird. Yeah, that's good.
Mm.
I have nothing to say. I'm just full and kind of ready for bed.
Yeah.
Gonna drink wine, chat with John, and then catch up later. I'm in my tent. We've whiled away the evening with a bit of wine, lots of stew, and yeah, we've shot the breeze. Nice catching up with John. Haven't seen him for a while, so yeah, it was very good. But now it's nearly midnight and the rain is coming at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to get heavier and heavier through the day. So we've decided, set alarms for 7, quick cup of coffee, pack up and get out of Dodge. So that's what we're going to do. So I need to get my head down and get some sleep. So I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Good night. Well, good morning. 7 o'clock. Because I have to, I don't want to get up. It's dry on the inside of the Lavvu, which is nice. It was raining on it last night. It sounded very windy in the night. I could hear the trees creaking about. Yeah, I suppose that's the flip side. The wind has probably dried it off. So getting it packed away now while it's dry is maybe the sensible thing. Right, come on, let's get up. You awake, John?
Yeah.
Is it good to be awake, John?
I think it was a bit windy in the night.
It was, wasn't it? It was a bit worrying. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah. I couldn't tell if it was raining or if just things were falling on the tent.
A bit of both, I think.
Have you checked the forecast?
No.
Push the rain back a bit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But I think it's marginal.
Yeah. Yeah, the wind seems to be coming in though, doesn't it?
Sorry?
The wind is coming in though, isn't it?
Definitely.
Better make coffee and start packing then. We are getting out of town. make a coffee while I'm at the tent. John's doing the same, but it's got windy. There's definitely a storm on the way, so we're making tracks. Coming, the wind's getting stronger, feeling the air tonight. The chestnuts are just dropping around us. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there and finish my coffee, pack this tent down, and I'm heading away. Thank you, John, for coming out.
Thank you, Dan.
Spending quality man time with me.
That's been quality.
Awesome food. Great company.
I'll thank.
He says that now. So I think that's enough. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and thanks again for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.